Hello everyone, welcome to a relatively short Star Wars Old Republic video, and today BioWare just released a teaser trailer for their cinematic trailer on their Twitter. And there's a little bit of speculation now going on in terms of who this character is that's in the trailer, and I'll have this trailer in the background playing on a loop so you guys can get a good sense of what I'm talking about. And for this quick video, I'm just going to be talking about three main theories in terms of who this person is. Now, none of these theories are really that concrete. I have looked at data mine information, but I will not include any of that information in the spoilers, so that there's no spoilers for this video. However, these are not only my theories, they're theories that have been milling around in the comment section, and one of them is my personal favorite and what I actually think is going to be true, or most importantly, what I hope is true. And some of the other stuff is maybe what also has occurred to you. So let's get right into it. The first theory, and I think probably one of the most obvious theories, is that this central character is Vaylin, who we know was kind of put into a sense of solitary confinement because she was a little bit too evil, and we know that Senya and Valkorion both kind of rejected her. They kind of accepted Arkin and Thexan as their own, but rejected her because of her evil tendencies. So perhaps this is her inner sense of solitary confinement where she's learning how to become even more powerful. And we also know that with KOTET, she is probably going to be one of the major villains, as she is alongside Scorpio on the Eternal Throne. And so perhaps the cinematic trailer is going to provide some insight into what was actually happening to Vaylin, because we know that the last cinematic trailer provided us information about what was happening with Arkin and Thexan and their interactions with one another, but Vaylin was kept entirely out of it. I actually didn't even know that there was a third sibling until I actually started playing Knights of the Fallen Empire. And so that's one of the probably most prominent theories. Like right when I watched this trailer, I immediately thought, oh, Vaylin could be that person. But then there are some more interesting theories that that are milling around, and one is that maybe the central character is actually Thexan. Thexan, who is gaining some sort of knowledge from these Zakuulan elders or Zakuulan mystics that you see in the background. And this relevance of this, considering that Thexan died in the Knights of the Fallen Empire trailer, was that maybe he is learning how to become immortal. We know that his father is Valkorion, who is the immortal Sith Emperor, and who probably might have given his son some training in terms of how he himself can become immortal and supersede death, just like he has done. And so maybe that's some indication that Thexan will return in Knights of the Eternal Throne, because Arkin might have never really killed him because he learned how to become immortal. So that's another really interesting theory. And it would also kind of explain some of the hints and clues that Thexan might actually be returning in KOTET. And I'm actually doing a video. It's either going to be uploaded before this one or after this one. And it's will Thexan turn up in Knights of the Fallen Empire? And I look at some of the data mine information and some of the clues that he might actually show up. Now, of course, it's not definitive whatsoever, but there are some hints that maybe he will actually show up. So that will be super cool. The final theory, and probably my most favorite, and what I hope is actually going to happen, is that this is not Thexan or Vaylin or really anything to do with the Zakuul family, that this is actually Vitiate and not Valkorion. This is Vitiate when he was a child, and he is actually on the planet Nethema. I've been pronouncing it wrong this whole time. I've been saying Nethenma, but as someone pointed out on the Reddit forums, it's actually Nethema. And on this planet is where Vitiate, as a child, performed a ritual, and this ritual consumed the lives of all these Sith Lords who he had gathered there on the planet after the Great Hyperspace War. And on this planet, he consumed the lives of all of the Sith Lords that made him immortal. Now, this is going to be super interesting to delve deep into Vitiate's whole background, as this is official lore when it comes to SWTOR. It's not canon, but it is official when it comes to SWTOR. And so maybe this is actually Vitiate performing that ritual as a child, because he did perform it when he was very, very young. And that's definitely going to be super cool. I really hope that's the case. And as some people have actually outlined in the comment section of the teaser trailer I put up on my channel, they've also thought that as well. And so that's my personal favorite. But those are probably the most three prominent theories. They're probably super interesting ones that can also come up from other YouTubers, or maybe you guys have your own really interesting theories. Be sure to leave that in the comment section below. Let's get some conversations going. I'd love to hear what you guys are thinking, because these are three that came to my head, but you guys can probably think of some really interesting and unique stuff. And at this point, anything is fair game. We have absolutely no clue the direction in which BioWare is actually going to end up going. And so, as I said, leave it in the comment section if you have a different theory. I'd love to read it. Hope you guys enjoyed this really short video. I'll see you in the next one.